No idea how long this is going to last. This is one of those moments on HSN where all the planning in the world can go to wreck and ruin, because we are right now reactivating our today's special from a few days ago on the brand new iRobot Roomba. The one that is 20 years in the making. The one that is not just a vacuum, but it is a mop. It vacuums and mops the floor. We sold thousands of them. In fact, Kevin, producer, can you see how many sold the other? 6,700 sold just a few days ago. For us tonight, for you, we have got the today's special price again, and we are selling it out tonight. When I came on air at 9 p.m., there were 420 left. Kevin, how many are left now, please, sir? Oh, well, forget about it. There's 389. I would guesstimate these will be sold out in 10 minutes. We'll count down with everybody. If you missed it, maybe you didn't see anything of it, it's an exclusive color. It's the iRobot Roomba, vacuuming and mopping. Think of all the time you're gonna save. Lowest price, we believe, and best value, we believe, anywhere in the United States of America. The only reason this is happening is because 20 years ago, iRobot on HSN iRobot launched their products on the Home Shopping Network, and they are the #1 robotics company in the world when it comes to vacuums like this. So if you want a deal and a steal, this is your chance to do it. I do want to quickly say as I head over, one of the gentlemen that works here, his name is Chris. He works upstairs. Yes. He bought it the other night as well.
So many people did.
Yes.
So many, because nobody wants to vacuum and nobody wants to mop anymore, and you no longer have to. This is the only mop, the only vacuum that you need in your home. And you mentioned how we actually debuted the very first ever, we're in the world, robotic vacuum right here in HSN. Why? Because we knew it was a really great idea that people had to see to believe.
They needed to see it.
And HSN does it best. We're gonna show you all of the demonstrations of how it works, how well it works, what we can clean up. Well, we knew when we were talking about mopping, it's another idea you gotta wrap your head around. When you see the cleaning capabilities of this robot, up to 20 times the suction power of our popular 600 series. It's gonna go out and vacuum and mop for up to 2 hours. And all you have to do is sit back, reclaim your time, and do whatever brings you joy.
So we have been on this now for 3 minutes.
Yep.
Already another dozen have been sold. So folks, we're now sitting at around 380, 370, with the number of orders coming through, maybe 340, 330. This will sell out in the next few minutes. If you want it, you're gonna have to run. Best value, best price, exclusive color. The deal is real, Rebecca.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen one that has the mopping capability.
No, it's absolutely, we made it for HSN.
Yes.
We brought it here because we wanted to be able to show you this. And I'm gonna talk to you about this. So what you're seeing is it vacuuming right now. So it's a true 2-in-1, because it can either go out and just vacuum your home, or you can have it vacuum and mop at the same time.
Yes.
So that means vacuum and mop in one pass. That's what I love. So you can also schedule it. It's got all the bells and whistles that you've come to want and need and love with iRobot. Remember, we're a robotics company making a vacuum, not a vacuum company making a robot. We have nearly 2,000 patents worldwide. It's why people say, I want a Roomba, not I want a robotic vacuum. And it all starts with our patented, and I can say this for the first time, 4-stage cleaning system with that EdgeSweeping brush. That EdgeSweeping brush reaches out like 2 inches past the actual unit, bringing the debris into our new V-shaped brush. And it's an integrated brush system. I love it. You've got the bristles, so that kind of goes into the high pile carpets, brings in the debris. And then you've got those rubber strong bristles that you can see there that's gonna pull it in using up to 20 times the suction power. Inside, I'm gonna show you, this is how it works, because everyone's like, how can you have a vacuum and a mop? This is the dust bin. Love the dust bin. Favorite one that I've ever seen on an iRobot. Look at how large that is. You're not digging anything out. You can easily clean that. But the water goes here around the actual bin. So it's not like you're gonna have a muddy, mucky mess inside, right?
Rebecca, just so you know, my love, I'm sorry. I want you to get the most out of this presentation as you possibly can, but I'm so conscious that it's about to sell out. So rather than me having to jump in all the time, the quantity counter is on the side. It is selling out faster than we anticipated. So we're now saying 7 or 8 minutes from now, there will not be one left. Lowest price, best value of the entire year. You can't buy this color anywhere else in America. It's not just the iRobot vacuum, it is also a mop. It is a long time in the making, and you're getting it for $179 and change in free shipping. If there was one left, the price would go back up at midnight. It won't be a problem because they're all going. There's 150 orders being placed as we speak. Rebecca, like you and I said, as you demonstrate this, we trust dishwashers to do the dishes and washing machines to do the clothes. Why not this?
I make a joke all the time. You know, I've been working with iRobot for years now, and I used to always joke, I'm like, it takes vacuuming off your chore list. You'll never have to think it again. Why could they just not do the mopping? And now I know they're listening, so now I'm asking them to go and do something about putting away my clean laundry, just so you're hearing that iRobot. But all you have to do to make it a mop, you put it in like this. Once you snap it into place, it reads it. It knows it needs to now become a vacuum and a mop, using up to 20 times the suction power. 3 stages when it comes to moisture, high, medium, and low. So if you've got wood floors, put it on that low. You're never gonna get saturation because the actual pad that you can see, you can take off and just wash, that's what becomes moist, not the road. Can we take it over there and kind of get you? Yeah, I really want to show you how it works. You're seeing it go and clean. It's going to go and clean. It's vacuuming right now for up to 2 hours. That means it goes out, cleans for 2 hours, and when it gets tired, sends itself home. You're never playing hide and seek. So I'm going to show you. We have this filled with water. I'm going to make it a mop right now. It's not. So I'm going to put it just like this. You see that half moon? I love that sensor that's built in. I pop it into place, it already knows. Now, as I'm doing this, I want to show you, because when people hear robot, they can get a little afraid of technology. With iRobot, it's technology that fits you, including talking to you.
Reinstall the bin, then press clean.
It told me reinstall the bin. I can't clean until you're ready to reinstall that bin. So I'm going to reinstall the bin, press clean. Now it's gonna go and it's gonna clean. Look what I did. I just hit the button on the actual robot. If you don't want to deal with the amazing app that we have, that will allow you to schedule your clean, that will allow you to choose your moisture level, that will let you press clean from anywhere in the world, and it will go and clean your floors for up to 2 hours. You can just plug it in when it comes to your house and press that clean. However, if you want to take advantage of the app, and I am not a technologically savvy person, I am telling you this, this app is super simple. Once you've connected it, it's free as well. I can go and on this carpet over by me, I have it right there, and I'm gonna say clean. So I just went and said vacuum everywhere, and it's gonna go and you're gonna see it start to vacuum. There you go.
But that's the joy of iRobot, because there's a lot of us that will use the app, and there's a lot of us that don't want an app. We don't want to download anything. You don't need to use your phone or any app if you don't want. There are 3 buttons on Roomba, and one of them is for it to go to the charging dock, one of them is to turn it on, one of them is for it to start cleaning, and you are good to go. So it's easy. Mopping and vacuuming. Never before have we seen that in an all-in-one at $179. You know, an everyday low entry-level iRobot might be $179, but to get the one that also mops is unheard of. The time that you will save is crazy. Even our friend who works upstairs, Chris, he was saying that he and his girlfriend, you know, they're messy eaters, and there's always something on the floor, and there's always something that, you know, needs to be picking up. This is everyday maintenance. It's on the move, it's on the go, it's mopping, it's cleaning, it's vacuuming, but make no bones about it. It is also a replacement for your full-size vacuum. You don't need to vacuum anymore. It will do it. It knows where it's going. It knows where it's been, and it's going to find that dirt. And it's going to get into places that you and I haven't been for years. It'll get under the table and under the chair and under the sofa and under the bed. It'll keep going and going and going. And unlike you and me and Rebecca, you know, when we're doing anything, there might be a distraction. The kids, Dad, Dad, or the phone rings. Nothing distracts iRobot. Nothing stops it. Nothing takes it off its task or off its mission. We are now under 300 left. We have 150 people placing orders. Our last look, second chance encore is about to sell out. This is always the excitement of HSN. You are watching us live at 10:30 here on the East Coast. And the reason it's selling out is because we've got the best value, we believe, anywhere in America. For a relationship that began 2 decades ago, iRobot on the Home Shopping Network, iRobot said, we've got this genius product, but we need to show how it works. And Home Shopping Network said, well, we're a TV station. We can show how it works. And 20 years later, we launched the new products. We have the best deals, and we get to show them off to you at prices that make your eyes water. We're $100 off free shipping, flex pay. If you want to try iRobot, this is the day to do it. And no matter how many people sadly are left hanging, there are no third chances or second chance opportunities next week or next month. These are the final 5 minutes before it sells out. And Rebecca, the time that this is going to save us.
So it's my job to show you the cleaning capability, to show you everything it's gonna do, the bells and the whistles, the features and the benefit, but I would be remiss if I just didn't tell you what it did in my life, and that was with 3 girls. All of us have long hair, 2 dogs that shed. The time it gave me back. I would do my floors probably twice a week. It took about 45 minutes to an hour. 2 to 3 times I'd have to do it. I figured it's about 3 hours a week. I'm getting back. What are you gonna do with that time? Are you going to read a book? Are you gonna go see your friends? Are you gonna work out? Are you gonna go binge watch your favorite show? Sleep. Whatever you wanna do that brings you joy, you're gonna have that time back. And now, before the start of the holidays, this is the absolute best time. And I wanna show you what it did. Just in the time we were talking, do you see how you're watching it dry right before your very eyes?
Yes.
And it is going to be that perfect polish and shine look every single time. It cleans in systematic rows, so whether it's going to be that mopping, so you get those clean rows that are just gorgeous, it's never gonna be splotchy or kind of messy.
Yeah.
Look at how this is going around here, and I wanna show you, it would continue to go until I got every last little bit, but while we're here, I just wanna stop it and show you now what that up to 20 times the suction means.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that bin out, and remember, this is my favorite bin by far, because I open the entire thing, and everything will just come out with ease. Now, we knew there was going to be some fruity pebbles there, right? But did you see all of the sand? Do you see the hair? This is why pet lovers love this. This is single-handedly allowed me to love my beagle again. There was so much hair and it was just frustrating, but now I don't have to do it. I use my app to clean Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. She goes out, I call her a she. You're gonna be able to call them anything you want. We love hearing the names that you have there, and it's gonna go clean for 2 hours. It comes back, it makes a little melody, and I literally every single day say, thank you, thank you.
That's why pet lovers love it, because it's always doing about its business. It'll even do it when you're not home. If you don't want iRobot to work when you're there, it'll do it when you're not home. It'll get the house all spick and span for when you do get home. It's brilliant. You know, we have our dishwashers and our washing machines and our dryers, and for so many of us, obviously, that's just a part of everyday life now, but a lot of us are holdouts. We are holding out on vacuuming. No, I won't let a robot do it. Why? Why? When it could do a job better than we ever can, because it knows where there's dirt. It won't stop because of a distraction. It won't stop because it gets tired after a little bit. We're gonna clean every room and every place and every space, every rug and every runner and every carpet and every laminate floor, tile floor, hardwood floor. It's gonna clean them and vacuum them, mop them, mop them. It will mop them if you want it to. The first time ever as a Today's Special, we have an iRobot that can vacuum and mop. We are, I believe, about to fall under 200. Our clock is counting down, and this is the exciting part. Only 188 more customers can get the lowest price of the year on iRobot's sensational new product. And whether it's PC Magazine awarding it #1.
#1 editor's choice. Before it even came out, it was given the editor's choice from a magazine people turn to, consumers like you and I turn to see what's best. And they actually compared us to robots much more expensive, and they said we did a better job. And not only in vacuuming, but now mopping too. 20 years ago, when we debuted, we said this is a great supplemental vacuum to get between dragging out that heavy upright. Now it is the only vacuum, and for the first time can I say mop, that you need. What I'm showing you here, we always build upon and make our robots better.
Yeah.
When we first started, all of our robots would fall off the stairs. We now have click detect sensors, so you can have this upstairs, downstairs, on a landing, anywhere, and it will never fall off a cliff because it detects that and it will back away. Also, listen, we have several throughout. Quietest we ever had.
Yes.
Guess how that happened? We heard from you and you said, I don't like how loud it is. So we went in and closed the air gaps. That is what gave us 20 times the suction on hard floor surfaces. On high pile carpet, still 18 times the suction power. It is more powerful, runs for a longer time. It now vacuums and mops. This is everything you could want to get ahead for the holidays. What do you want to do? Bake the cookies? Are you the person that brings the beautifully wrapped gifts? Are you somebody that just wants to sit down and watch those movies? Let your robot do all of the work, all of your floors. You can take all of it, the vacuum and the mopping, completely off your chore list. Remember how I told you how it works?
Yeah.
So this kind of shows you. So remember, it's never gonna be a muddy, mucky mess because it vacuums before it actually mops. This is the bin right here. This is that water. Do you see it around there? They're completely separated. As soon as I turn this into a vacuum by just popping this on, remember, this is washable. It's a pad that the entire pad becomes moist, not the floor.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this into my bin here like this, start it, and this is gonna be great to show you how it vacuums first and then mops. And it's gonna be that streak-free shine. Do you have little kids' footprints? Paw footprints. Oh, you know what? Can I show you? There's so much that sometimes I have a hard time.
We've got about 2 minutes at the most, my love.
Well, what I want to do is I'm going to stop this here and I'm going to hit this button. Remember, we told you there are 3 buttons. The first one will send it home. This one will clean. This is the spot clean. So I have a beagle with big ears, and she goes by her water dish, and there's water spots everywhere. I hit that spot clean, and for 2 minutes, it's going to go out in a spiral and really deep clean that area, whether it's mopping and vacuuming or just vacuuming.
Right.
So if it's the kitty litter, your dog likes to lay on one of the rugs, any of that, it's gonna really deep clean those areas.
And please remember, you don't need to use the app. A lot of people don't want to use any app or Wi-Fi or download anything. You do not have to. You can, but all the buttons are right there. I say all the buttons, there's 3 buttons.
There's 3 buttons, you can, and it says clean.
It says clean. So this is the easiest to use. Folks, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna call it sold out.
I'm so happy, I'm so excited for everybody. I really, truly am.
Please do not hang up. We are counting you in. We are counting you in. So if it's in your shopping cart, please check out as fast as you can. Or if you're on the phone holding, wait for us. We're gonna get to you. We've saved